Peace and unconditional revolutionary matriarchal maroon love party people. I was advised by our people to release or share a communique. This was the second or third, can't remember, from our brigade that was forming from June 14th. A little report back. We had a meeting earlier today, and I'm happy that everyone feels and finds this time to align and to be together and sees a purpose behind that. Sometimes coalitions or brigades take on a phase of exhaustion, but people are still excited, and we are still doing actions, and some things are going to come up shortly. The main thing about this beautiful conversation, not only do we have young lords, original young lords on it, Black Panthers, original Black Panthers. It was accidental that Momia was also on the call, and he chimed in and gave some words of encouragement, some words of inspiration, and just facilitation, the direction where we need to go, what we should be doing. Obviously, the focus, the youth being the youth. Some things were mentioned in regards to the youth of the revolution. This is you, the youth of the revolution. It wasn't even that they should be a part of it. It was that you are the revolution. So we're waiting for you, basically. Come through, direct us, redirect us. I can no longer call myself a youth, so that's neither here nor there, but that's a whole other conversation. And the thing about putting out content, poetry, speeches, just flood the airwaves, frequencies with revolution, revolution, revolution. And it was even the conversation of this is a time, he said this is a time for parties, we have been a little bit strategically figuring out how to make present our gift or legacy of revolution to the world. And I'd like to say that we are pretty much prepared. Black August 1st, we are going to release publicly in a particular statement, a particular fashion, that we have the Maroon Party for Liberation. And we started with the Maroon schools, right? So we have Maroon Mondays. Every Maroon Mondays is a liberation school, revolutionary praxis to dismantle white supremacy, patriarchy, and to develop a like mind so that we can organize together and struggle together, but not against each other. And we've adapted particular strategies. Fred Ho's our mentor. We also have other living mentors that exist within the Black Panther Party and the Young Lords. And the experience of the Zapatistas, we're also merging that, learn while walking and having a pace, and the caracol, which we'll get into more as we put communicate out. But basically, we just wanted to say and share and show love, love for our people, love that we are growing and we are learning from the mistakes of the past, in the sense of making sure that we fuel as much of us with education. Education is something that's going to guide our liberation. Education is something that's going to check us. Education, no one ever can take it away from you. Once you know, and you show what you know by walking together with a community. So the Maroon Party for Liberation has been established based on the pace of the people, based on what has been communicated and conveyed by our liberation schools, based on years of organizing and figuring out what next. What do we do next? Where do we go next? The premise of this party is to reignite the original Rainbow Coalition. Now we have the Fred Hampton Rainbow Coalition in Chicago, which consisted of many formations. You have the obviously the Black Panthers, Black Panther Party for self-defense, Black Liberation Army. You have the Young Lords Party. You also have the Young Patriots. You have the Iwakin, the Asian faction, as well. You have the many people coming together, the American Indian movement, to figure out under a banner, a rainbow banner, what the prefiguration of this new society would be. And that was a conversation that I feel, or we feel, many feel, was stopped short. There was a lot of division that occurred through COINTELPRO, a lot of steps that were taken to tear us apart and make us fight with each other. And what we're doing with this Maroon Party for Liberation is bringing everybody under the premise, under the umbrella, that we are together first, and then we compartmentalize and organize. We have that like mind first, and then we figure out how to ride. We have everyone, black, white, brown, everyone's getting down together right now. So you could join the party. It's the process, part of the process is going through this liberation school. It is our training ground or revolutionary rites of passage publicly. We usually don't make this public, but because of the times, we feel it's really important and necessary that we share our ideas and ideology with a larger base of people. So what better way to do it than a party? So we always say, welcome to the party. Huh? And you're welcome. You're welcome. Anyone, any level, no matter how young, how old you may feel. As far as young age, we're talking about entry to the movement. Or as far as elder, we're talking about your seasoned organizing. We can galvanize and utilize all of us in a particular way. So if you're available, if you're ready, you can do that with us. Black August 1st, this Black August 1st, 2020, we will be pushing out and making it more official that we have the Maroon Party for Liberation. And that conversation is ongoing. It includes and consists of many formations. To name a few, a new Black Arts movement, which has been organizing in the community for quite some time, with our other years of experience with movement and motion, which circles back decades. Communique, which is birthed out of a new Black arts movement. Urban Art Beat, which was simultaneously growing in its own faction and dimension, working with young people in prison, working with young people in schools, working with young people in community centers throughout the world. That's one faction of it. We have the cultural wing as well, producing content. We're working right now on a mini documentary, Black and Brown, Let's Get Down, based on the June 14th action. That was 5,000 people that marched through from Sugar Hill or the Heights all the way down to Black Harlem, 125th, and then to the People's Church at 111th Street. Also to know that this formation of the June 14th Brigade is what it's called for now. This brigade has been organizing a lot of actions. So the People's Church, the pastor, has been very involved in revolutionary activity, has offered their space for when it's okay and safe and time to do our political education classes or courses there. But right now it's remote. So any parts of the world, you can be involved. We have people in Iceland, Ireland, Germany, and of course, Belgium. And we're growing more and more each day. And that includes also our national, which is New York City to LA, coast to coast. We have Cubs. We have Maroon Cubs already. We have Young Lord Cubs who are involved. And we are working it out. And I'm very proud. I'm very happy that we have a tangible home that may not be physical, but it is right here. And we are utilizing everything we can to bring it to the people. So you are the people, and it's every Maroon Monday that we meet and converge, and we ask people to commit. to this. And it's really not a hard process. If you put revolution front and center in whatever capacity you have to do, we are willing to work with you, and we are willing to figure out a plan that we can collectively utilize and unify around. Black August 1st, the Maroon Party for Liberation will be not only an internal conversation, but inshallah, hopefully, it'll be a reimagination of what has been, along with what is becoming and what is to be. We are prefiguring a new society with our ancestors, with our elders, with us, and also with our younger people, our cubs. We would like to think of it as a very holistic space. Spirituality is involved, Mother Earth centered. We have 5 tenets from a new Black arts movement that is going to be the guiding principles of this party, which includes art equivalent to politics. That's one. That's a favorite one. We love that one. Maroon leadership, right? So that's another one. And some people call it eco-socialism, but we like to say Mother Earth centeredness, keeping our eye on Pachamama, revolutionary matriarchy, right? And we are trying to figure out, not only within our spaces, but that we hope that people adapt and adopt revolutionary matriarchy as their way of being, and thinking of women being the oldest oppression from 7,000 years ago, and to putting that forefront in our movements. Our movement, the Maroon Party for Liberation, is guided by women. We have women who are leading. I would say probably, at least right now, there's 90% women that are taking leadership positions who are already leading and guiding wings. The 5th one is indigeneity. 7 generations ahead, 7 generations behind. And I started out by saying the Rainbow Coalition, the original Rainbow Coalition with Fred Hampton, before Jesse Jackson, not Jesse Jackson's. But as we continue and we talk, we see that Maroons have had the original Rainbow Coalition already in their existence. Arawak, Taino, indigenous peoples, Lenape, Seminole, have always been a part of Maroons and Maroonage. So we are building something new with the ingredients and soul of the old. And we are very excited because we are charged by our ancestors, we are driven by our young people, and we are right on time. As our elders would say, and as Bomia said today, which is why I'm excited, seize the time, organize, organize, organize. And some other elders have say this is the best time in their moment. Do not allow it to go without joining a party. Join the party, and if you can't join a party, make your own party. We need all the parties we can to have a true festival of revolution. Peace, love.